Welcome back, Wolfpack Verlis here, and this is how to use Mega Pinsir. Yeah, this Pokemon is strong! Let's get hype, because I mean, a lot more people should use Mega Pinsir. If Mega Medicham didn't come out, Mega Pinsir would probably be my go-to Mega Pokemon, because I just like that, not a lot of people, I don't think it's being used as much as it could be, mostly because a lot of other Megas obviously overshadow it. But Mega Pinsir has some of the greatest 6-0 potential. Like, it can full sweep a team without too much effort, as well as also just having a lot of things up its sleeve that if you look at its stats, those are some ridiculous stats. Over 150 base attack, over 100 speed, and then some good defenses that make it to where if you don't get hit super, you're going to be a 2-3 hit KO Pokemon even without hit point investment. So Mega Pinsir is just going to have a truly terrifying amount of damage potential, as well as just being a bit more resilient than you would expect because it does get all those bonus stats from being a Mega. The only drawback is that it is a flying bug type, that you do have quite a bit of weaknesses. You do get that ground immunity, so you could potentially use that to like pivot into some kind of Mega or switch in and start to get in safely. On top of that, if you don't get hit super effective, like I said, you are a 2-hit KO Pokemon, so that means you have the chance to set up or just multiple chances to KO your opponent, which, damn, like, why aren't people using Mega Pinsir? Let's hop into Pokemon Showdown and make this even a deeper mystery so we can look at what makes it so strong. Mega Pinsir has the ability Aerialate. Normal moves become flying type moves and get 30% bonus damage, and they also get stab. That's one of the crazy things about the Aerialate ability, is that, or any of those abilities like Pixelate that change the normal type moves, is that you're getting bonus damage on top of bonus damage. It's a free life orb on normal type moves, on top of all the stats you're already getting from becoming a Mega. That's just ridiculous. So one of the main ways you can run Pinsir is just as an all-out attacker, that you're going to have over 200 attack / over 400 attack at level 100, and you're going to just be able to try to out-coverage your opponent and really ruin their day. That return's going to be a monstrous amount of damage and be flying. You're going to have the option for Earthquake, Close Combat, Quick Attack for priority, or X Scissor for just any kind of extra coverage, that now you're going to be able to pretty much hit anything neutral or super effective and then just KO the crap out of them because you have so much offenses. And then by going with that Jolly Nature, you're still very strong, and now you're in a really good speed tier. That what I was thinking is if you have a sticky web Pokemon like Galvantula or anything like that, you can also go with the Adamant Nature, and pretty much nothing is going to outspeed you. So now you're going to have huge speed priority, huge out KO potential, and really that's just terrifying. Also, what makes Pinsir really strong, or Mega Pinsir really strong, is that Pinsir's ability is Moxie. Now, I don't really have any regular Pinsir strategy that, Mega Pinsir is going to be the one to use all the time, but if you bring in Pinsir as a revenge KO Pokemon, especially under that sticky web, it can still have the potential to outspeed. You get a KO with it, you set up Moxie, and now you're pretty much going to one-hit KO everything your opponent wants to bring. On top of that, we could also think about a Swords Dance set. I wanted to think about bulkier Swords Dance. The Adamant Nature, 252 in the hit points, because pretty much you're adding a ton of hit points by just going with that full EV investment. Your attack is going to be close to 450. Swords Dance means that even Quick Attack will have a lot of KO potential, that if you get 1 or 2 Swords Dance, now you're having priority with a monstrous amount of attack that's getting boosted by Aerialate, becoming a stab flying move. It's going to hurt. After that, Close Combat and Earthquake to take out bulkier Pokemon that are in your way like Heatran or Ferrothorn, and you're still going to be very strong and good to go. You can also just go with a speedy Swords Dance set, that you do have that natural bulk, that there is the chance that you can be a 2-hit KO Pokemon even without hit point investment. So use that, Swords Dance, and now you're going to be fast, and then Earthquake, Close Combat, Quick Attack, and just ruin your opponent's day. And the last one I was thinking about, this is the Verlisify special of Shenanigans, Rest Talk into Guillotine Iron Defense with Careful Nature, max hit point, max special defense investment. Pretty much the way I see it is you're going to be able to Iron Defense and become pretty much unstoppable on all defensive fronts, and then you just Rest Talk it. If you Sleep Talk into Iron Defense, not the worst thing that could happen. If you Sleep Talk into a Guillotine, you have a chance of KOing your opponent, and because of the way that accuracy works, the way I see it, 30% chance to OHKO, 8 PP, decent chance to 2 to 3 hit KO with a Mega Pinsir, and that's just still an unbalanced trade that, your Mega Pinsir is going to knock out 2 or 3 Pokemon, maybe even more if you're really lucky on the Guillotine, and it could be a hilarious thing because people are going to expect a Mega Pinsir to be offensive, and next thing you know, you're kind of a tanky setup Pokemon that's just going to one-shot everything they try to do. Complete gimmick. Just complete gimmick. These other stats are most likely stronger, but you know, I'm trying to come up with other fun ways to run Mega Pinsir. But what makes Mega Pinsir so terrifying is if your opponent doesn't have an answer to it, you can set up or just score KOs. So Mega Pinsir, consider it. It's a very strong Pokemon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's how you use Mega Pinsir.